Hi guys, so today is a little bit different. I want to show you my Depop store that I have up and available, how I get sales from that, how I market that, kind of what my week to week looks like with Depop, what I make from it, how I take my photos, how I organize, and when I ship. So come with me. So first thing I do is decide what I'm going to sell, what I don't need for my closet, which is kind of a big task. Doesn't seem like I have that many clothes, but it's a store in here. Like, I have jeans, I have jean shorts, I have more denim, I have workout shorts, I have sleep shirts, bras, socks, underwear, swimsuits, skirts, and then all of my sweatpants. A lot of my sweatpants need to be sold on Depop, but I want to get a good pair before I sell them. So that's kind of how I decide if I'm going to sell them is what do I not wear anymore? What have I not worn for like a year and I'm just keeping around? Time to let it go. B, I need to maybe get a new item or I just need to get rid of it all in all. I say that because sweatpants are hard for me to find because I'm so tall. My legs are really long, so it makes it difficult for me to find good sweatpants where I feel good in them, I look cute, but also they're long enough on my legs and I'm not flooding. That's not something maybe you have to consider, but for me, I do. So sweatpants are not really the thing that I am getting rid of at the moment. Now, something that I could sell out of here is like this shirt. I like this shirt. It's a cute shirt, but I don't wear it because it just doesn't really fit me right, and I don't know what it is. I just can't seem to style it, but it's hard for me to get rid of because it's like a cool material and it's cute, and I'm like, no, there's definitely a day I'll wear this, but there's not a day. So we'll use this as an example and we'll sell this today. Now, when we take our photos, we need a really cute area to take the photos. It doesn't have to be super cute, but this is my area in general. White plain wall, little plant on the side, just something that kind of shows like a style, but also, you know, it's plain, it's sleek, it's there. It's just something to pull in the viewer's eye. Now, this is how I was taking my photos before, and this is how I'm taking them now. Since I've been taking them this way, my sales have increased dramatically. I don't know if it's because I'm wearing the clothes or I'm really not sure, but I know that the main difference is now the viewer can see what it looks like on a body and how it could potentially fit them very similarly. So, with that being said, I'll show you how I take my photos, how my setup goes, and all of that. Just changed into the shirt. Personally, I don't put on a pair of pants to match because I take from here up. This was kind of a bad shirt to show because personally, I don't even like it. I just like the material. Second of all, I have to wear a bra with it, and it's just not looking that good. So, for the sake of the video, we're gonna choose this shirt. Next, you need your tripod if you have one. You don't have to, you can just set it up on something, or if you have like the little back piece, you can stick it on your window. That would also work. Normally, I don't take it with this one. I take it with the tripod that's holding my camera right now, but I can't really do that because I want to show the process. So, I just put my phone in a tripod and then I turn on the front camera and I put on my little timer for 3 seconds. Then from there, I just pose. So when it comes to the posing, you don't need to do a lot. Just kind of show like a little bit how you would wear it. Or like if you're out, like kind of how you would pose. So something I would do personally is I go something like this, or I go like this. But if it's a blouse, then I kind of like hold one side and hold the other, or I go like show the back. I usually only do 2 photos, one of the front, one of the back. If there's other details, like say I really like the material, then I'll show an up close. If it's a bodysuit, I'll show the piece that straps to the bottom just so people can see that it has all of its buttons, and also like there's no stains or whatever, just so that people can kind of see and they don't have those questions for the future. So now I'll take my photo and I'll just kind of go, but I gotta kind of go closer. And then I'll do one where it's like this, because I want the viewers to see that the shirt has like holes in it, you know? I mean, it's obvious, but you never know. Now I'm gonna show the back. Now from here, we're gonna go in and post our new photo or our new product. So I have this shirt here, and we wanna keep it beside us because on Depop, it likes to know like the tag and who the person is that made the product. So some people really care about brands. So we're gonna go into Depop here. Now we're gonna go to sell at the bottom. We're going to press this one, because I think this is the best one that will attract most viewers, let's be honest. And then I'm gonna show this one and maybe the back photo. Now I just press check, and now I go in and do a small description. Just something that uses keywords that most people would look up. Maybe cami tank top. Now we go into category. It kind of fills it out for you, which is really cool using like their AI. And if you wanted help, you can also like write in something random and then it will formulate something for you by using this. And black knitted tank top, hashtag goth, hashtag grunge. Okay, we'll use that. Why not? It is a knitted tank top, so why not? Now we're gonna go to brand, and it looks like here on this tank top, this is Leith. So we're gonna type in here Leith. Now at the bottom, it will show you some other people who have similarly sold items, so you can kind of help yourself on how you're going to price your item if you were confused about that. But let's go in and select our size, which this one is an extra small, so we'll go all the way down, and then quantity 1. And I'm going to price this, it's very different, so I'm gonna price it at $14. Now, sometimes I overprice because a lot of people will like your item. A lot of people will send you offers for a lower amount. So $14 isn't really what I'm expecting to get from this shirt, but like it's a possibility. And also you should always rise above what you think you're gonna get, because someone's gonna offer you less. And also you can put discounts on your orders too, and I'll get into that, but we're gonna price this at $14. Extra small, everything's already set up for my shipping, Now I'm just going to go and post the listing. Now nice, it's listed. So now we're just gonna press done, and then you can see your little page here. I was doing Depop for a minute before this. So as you can see, in the past, all of my photos of my shirts were just laid out on my bed, and they weren't really selling well at all. Like, I would get one order maybe once a week. Some weeks it would be 2 orders a week, or sometimes it would be like once every 2 weeks. It was very inconsistent, and that's okay if you're just trying to like post it on there and hope for something to happen. But if you're trying to clear out your closet, like, it is so helpful to post the photo, because I posted all of these photos of me with the clothes on. And this was 1 week ago. In 1 week, I sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those shirts. And since people were like interested in the shirts that I had posted, they went through my old products or old photos that I had on my account, and they ordered more. So I actually sold 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shirts or dresses or whatever. 14 clothing items in 1 week since I started posing and wearing the clothes, which is really cool because I was not expecting that. I just saw one day on my feed someone, was wearing the clothes, and I was like, I should try to do that. So I did, and it's actually made like a huge difference, obviously. Say a product isn't selling. You can go into the product, and let's say like this isn't selling. I'm about to take this off anyway because it's really just not doing anything, and I'm about to just give them away. Like, it's not that big of a deal to me. So if you want more views and people aren't seeing it, then you can go to boost listing. Now, the boosting fee is 8%, so it takes 48 cents from your, like, once someone pays and you get your Depop balance, or you get like the $6 that someone pays for your item, then Depop's gonna take their charge, and then also they'll take 48 cents now. Really, to me, it's not that bad, so, because I don't even wear the item, so then you just go and you boost it. Now, in time, it will get a lot of views. Once I boosted it, like this one for example, 15 likes and 1.5K views. It's not really showing me the analytics too well because someone already bought it. But like this, without a boost, it had 7 likes, 1 bag. So you can see all the analytics here, 1 like. Now, this one got 81 likes and it had like 3K views. I boosted it, I think I did, but yeah, it actually did really well. I was really surprised. And this one had 58 likes. I don't remember how many views that got. And this one got 13 likes and 530 views, and I just sold it. So that's pretty good. Now, if say something's still not selling, Depop will send you notifications to your email like, how can I do this? How can I do that? Well, you can put a clearance price on your whole store or just on certain items if you want. But recently, I put a clearance price on my entire shop. So now I can make the clearance whatever I want. I can make it 10%, I can make it 5%, I can make it 20%, so on and so forth. I think I made mine like 25% because I was like, I just want these items out and who knows what will happen. Ended up working out really well. Since I did the clearance, I sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. in the past week, when before in this past week, I sold without the clearance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items. So I still did really, really good. But I'm just saying, it does boost. It does boost your whole account in general. So definitely try to do that. Let's talk about, now order has shipped. What do I do? Well, go to your inbox, go to your little notifications. It will say, congrats, you sold an item. Now, here's what I do. Now, you sold an item. Yay, congrats, you sold one. Now let's talk about how you sell. I showed you, congrats, you sold an item. Now it's time to ship it. Okay, so I take the item from my basket that I set aside, and now I take it out. Say I sold this knitted tank top that we are discussing. I just fold it up nicely, not exactly like that. I fold it up nicely. Personally, I wrap it in tissue paper. Then I just put it in a little poly wrapper. I wish I had cuter ones, but I don't yet. I'm gonna order some, maybe some pink ones or something. I take my wrapped tissue paper item that I just sold, and then I put it in my poly bubble wrap mailer, and then I just take off this little sticky and do that. Then I just push out the air. Now, as for this, when it comes to actually shipping the order, not just packing it, once you have packed it, then I go to the person's name and I write down their username, because it's easier for me to see it that way when I'm at the post office. So I write down their little username in this line. Now, when I go to the post office, I'm going to get shipping labels printed that are already prepaid for. So you don't have to pay anything because the person who is buying the order pays for the shipping. So I'll take you guys to the post office with me. But before I do that, these are the 3 orders. Yesterday I sold 7 orders, and they were bundles. So the people had ordered 2 items from my store. Some of them. There were like 4 people that ordered 2 items from my shop, and then there were like 3 other people that ordered 1 item. But then last night I got 3 more items sold. So here's a perfect example. This is a bundle order, so it's kind of big, and then I just put her username in this line. So now when I go to the post office, I can just put her shipping label right over it. It just helps me out, honestly, to keep everything organized so I'm not shipping the wrong thing to the wrong person. And also, before, I wasn't packing my item at home. I was packing it in the car because I wasn't getting that many orders in general. So now that I am, I need a better system, and this system works really well. Now I just put it in my little Trader Joe's paper bag to take to the post office. And now I have everything I need. All right, let's go to the post office. I just want to add this one thing. I almost forgot. But when you've made a bunch of progress in your closet and you've taken the pictures and everything, to separate the items from your closet, put them in a separate space, because you'll get confused. You might start wearing it again, or it will just take up room all in all. So what I've done is everything that I've posted, or I think I'm going to post, meaning for me, I try to post 3 items or 6 items a week, and just to try to keep my page relevant. Because if I just post it all at once, I don't really know what that does, but honestly, I just like the idea of keeping my page relevant and also keeping me on a routine of posting things. So what I do, once I've cleaned out my closet, to separate the items, I fold them all up of everything that I posted and I put them in a basket. I set the basket in my closet or wherever fits well for you, but that's what works for me. And then every time I get an order, I just take from my basket and I know exactly where it is. It really, really helps. Okay, so we made it to the post office. One thing I wanted to say is that when you go into the post office, you don't necessarily have to talk to anyone. So if you wanted to talk to someone and you didn't want to do the self label system, then you just go right up to the front desk and you say, okay, here's my depop order, which I'll show right here. It will show a little barcode and how to get there. So here's my little depop order. Actually, you don't have to say any of that. You just say, I'm shipping this, and then they scan it, they label it, and then they're like, okay, you're all set. And they'll give you a receipt with a tracking number. And the customer gets all of that information. You don't have to talk to them. You can just say, hi, thank you for your purchase. I just shipped, you know? So, and I usually do just that with a little heart. And if I can't ship right away, or say they ordered something on Friday, then I just say, hey, thank you for your purchase. I'll be shipping this on Monday or at the next convenience if the post office is closed for whatever reason. So you can do that. You can talk to someone, or you can go to the self-serve station, which I actually just figured out yesterday. You can go to the self-serve station. You can get a label printed yourself for all of your orders, and then you just set it up there. I'll show you how to do that today because it actually does save a lot of time, because the post office by me and by probably a lot of people is always super packed. So let's go do it. So you'll go right to the self-service station and you'll start. You'll press scan QR code for label, and now that QR code that I was telling you about, you'll just scan it right here. And that's it. It's as simple as that. That was a little bit messy, only because I had to use my phone in order to scan the broker label, the barcode. So it was kind of hard to do, and also there were a lot of people in there, but that's what I'm saying. The self-service area is it's much simpler, just because you can get your labels yourself. It doesn't take that long, and then you can just go right up to that table, drop them off, and you don't have to talk to anyone. If you want to talk to someone, you can. I don't have a problem with that. Some people don't like to talk to anyone, but also it just saves you time all in all. So thank you guys so much for watching how I do my week by week Depop orders, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you understood as well what I was talking about and how you can actually make good money from it in order to just make extra cash, or to just, you know, restart your wardrobe, which is basically what I'm doing. So one thing I did want to add that I was thinking of on the way to the post office is that your Depop money, like, where does it go? It goes in a Depop balance that you can cash out at any time and get sent to your bank account or your card in a few days, or like 24 to 48 hours. But what sucks about it is that you can't just use that Depop balance to pay for like things you want on Depop. So that's a little bit annoying, but it's still extra cash you can make from clothes you just have sitting around at the house. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Let me know if you try this. And also, thank you for all the love on my last video. Let me know what else you want to see. Bye.